Hi, I'm Janine, and I'm so glad you're here today. We started fractions this week, and I wanted to share with you the very first thing that we did. I like to know what my students are thinking about a topic. How's their heart? What condition are they in? Get inside their brain. And so I asked them these two questions. I said, how are you feeling about the topic of fractions? And then in your life experience, what do you know about them? And as I often do, I turned to the Post-its, and I wanted to share with you what their responses were so that we can together look inside the brain of a child. So I divided them up into three groups. I am not the best, but I can understand it. Sometimes they can be hard, but sometimes fun. Also, they can be confusing. What I know, I forgot. How I feel, half and half. I feel like I forgot everything. I know fractions as good as the next person. I'm okay with it. I like fractions and I know it will help me in jobs. I don't like fractions. I don't remember much, but I remember that it was easy for me. Well, I'm pretty good when someone tells me what I'm supposed to do with fractions. Well, I'm not the best, but I'm okay. I feel like I don't really remember. I was surprised at how many of these don't remember anything came up. Then I had some students who remembered some things, but so interesting. Fractions are cool. I'm not the best at it, but I know something like 4/6 is greater than 7/10. Not exactly accurate, but boy, those thoughts are sure there. They are very confusing. I know that the bigger the number, the smaller the fraction. I feel good. I know 1 is bigger than 12. I was thinking maybe the student was thinking 1 is bigger than 1/12, maybe? Not sure. I love fractions. They are so interesting. Right now I'm learning how to add and subtract them. And then for her example of adding and subtracting, she put equivalent fractions. So, the thoughts are there, and those are all accurate. I have a group of students that I work with after school. I call it our math club, and I am just thrilled at their answers. Look at this one. This student wrote 7/8 equals 56. Do you see how close he is? He's connecting dots. You just have to connect a few more. It's just so very close. I know a lot of fractions and it's fun. Now this was just a couple days after I had met with them about fractions. What I do with my math club is I preview. I scaffold them. I present to them a few days before I present to everybody else so that when we see it in class, it's like, I know how to do this. I love this. Here, case in point, I love fractions. This is my favorite math. This is my favorite math. This is a student who wrote me a Post-it on the first day of school saying, I hate math. And then he wrote it again on the same Post-it, I hate math. I guess in case I didn't get it the first time. This student wrote, I feel good because we did this in math club. That was Noah. And then I saved these 3 for the last. I know nothing, and it's scary. So important for me to know that. I would not have guessed this of this student, but this is far more important than any pre-made pretest that I could make or that I could have the students take that would show me where they are with fractions. I need to know how they're feeling. This student wrote, I remember nothing, but if you teach me, I will remember. And then listen to this one. I don't really know that much, but I trust you'll help me. And then she drew a number line and put herself at a 3. Trust. Critical for math success. Math anxiety is a reality. 93% of us have it at some time, many of us constantly. It's something that we need to combat and that we need to help our students achieve success in even the scary times of math, of fractions, if that's what they're feeling. So I hope that you will find this useful in some way. Maybe if you don't want to take the time to do this in your class, I would guess that what we saw today is fairly representative of classrooms everywhere. This is probably a typical classroom. And may we find ways to make math meaningful so that things compress, things stick, so that when they go to the next grade, there will be something inside them that they'll be able to carry on, that they will remember, because when they remember things from our grade, it will help them connect the new concepts of the new grade. I look forward to being with you again really soon. Goodbye.